I always knew emojis would be the end of us. First the Emoji Movie, and now this. So, an episode written by Frank Cottrell Boyce, who has written such great episodes as In the Forest of the Night. Yeah, not surprisingly so, this is actually a good episode. It's a massive improvement, but that's not saying much. However, I would say this episode feels like two episodes shoved into one. You have an episode with killer emoji bots, which I'll get to them in a minute. And them with the humans trying to get along. Now, what I find so weird about this story is, both these episodes could have worked separately. And considering the humans or the people only really come into this story within the last 10 minutes, that's just stupid. Well, I should be happy that he hasn't included any annoying kids this time. Because let's face it, no one was really enjoying them in his last episode. Really, no one. I mean, why? But anyway, the first bit with the Doctor and Bill exploring a colony and escaping the emoji bots, that was good. I enjoyed that. That could have worked for an entire episode. Because what you have here is just, well, it's sort of a amalgamation. Well, it's a combination of two episodes that shouldn't be together, but are. Now, when all of this is good, I have to say I enjoyed this episode. Not as much as I would have done, but hey, I enjoyed it a lot more than his last story. And it wasn't too crowded like his last story. It had a point. The Doctor should have been there. But let's face it, this is a Sonic screwdriver saves the day sort of thing. And sometimes that doesn't matter, but it kind of does. And another thing that bugs me, when Bill was asking about why he helps and he says that you're the assistants, it was filmed in a way that the viewer got the point, like it zoomed in, and no one was going, I wonder why they've zoomed in on this particular sign. Must be a coincidence. She didn't really need to say it. And all of this is just, I mean, Frank Cottrell Boyce has still got a way to go to make a good episode, but he's got a decent episode. And whereas In the Forest of the Night will be only watch on marathon material, or an only episode I'll watch when I'm marathoning Series 8, this could be an episode where I'm watching if, I'm got 45 minutes to kill and I want a certain episode to watch. But let's talk about the emoji bots. Now, from when they were announced to this episode, I was thinking, why the hell are emoji bots a thing? Like the Doctor fighting emojis, or robots with emojis. Why? And when I first saw them, it didn't help that they were small. But they did sort of remind me of the hand bots a bit. They were creepy at sometimes. I'd have to admit, the fact that they just turned on someone and turned them to skeletons, that was good. I like that. That you could have kept. That was surprisingly well handled. But the humans getting along with the whole Vardy thing and the human colony. The colony looked beautiful. I think they went to Tenerife for this, and it's good that Doctor Who gets to go to foreign locations now because it is really looking good and it helps settle the futuristic thing. But the whole Vardy human getting along thing, that was a bit forced in at the end because it only had 10 minutes to sort of get its thing. They woke up. The Doctor said their emoji bot's coming to kill you. And then they just went all classic, oh god, we must kill aliens, they're not human, they must die. And then they just sort of fixed, and then we left. I mean, you could have done something with that. It's a 45-minute episode. And pretty much 35 minutes we had the Doctor and Bill coming in, finding out what happened, escaping again, then the Doctor going back in, then Bill going back in, then finding the ship, then fixing, then messing around, and then humans woke up. As I said, Frank Cottrell Boyce doesn't really get. I mean, as much as I prefer this episode in the Forest of the Night, in the Forest of the Night seemed to have a better idea how to spend its time. Even though a lot of that stuff was filler, it seemed like it didn't need to rush anything. This did. And I think, well, this episode definitely isn't going down in history. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 because I do enjoy it and it's a fun story. The Doctor and Bill get along nice, and hell, even Nardole is getting better as a character. And I know I'm doing this before episode 11 comes out, but there were some delays. But here's what happens with an episode like this, and episode like Thin Ice that came after it. They seem like fillers with character development. This is the episodes that introduce Bill and the Doctor dynamic with the travelling the universe. So this may work when the series is over in 2 weeks' time, but for now it's just an episode that could be watched. So that's it for now. I'm going to mass upload these as fast as I can because I've still got to record everything else from Thin Ice to Eaters of Light. So these are going to be uploaded pretty soon up when the first one goes up for the Return of Doctor Mysterio. And see you then.